Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Jardin's podcast. Today I'm joined by Jen Van Epps. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
No worries at all. Okay, we'll just start with the questions.
Laura, ask away. Open book.
I just want to say, can you hear me alright?
I
The
can hear you
microphones?
excellently. My hearing is 100% on.
Okay. What was it like for you to play Tess in Megan?
Ooh, the first one. Hold on, I'm gonna pin you real quick. Yeah, it was such a treat. It was the first time I had done a theatrical release. So I had done other things on the small screen, but
Yeah,
it was the first time in the first Megan that I got to be splashed across the big screen. And I think that in itself was so exciting. Um, and such a unique experience to have as your first one. It was this runaway hit. And as far as like the Tess character goes, she's wonderful. She's kind of like the juicy moral center lens of the audience in a
yeah,
lot of ways. The
yeah,
person that
definitely.
calls attention to the shenanigans. And so um in a lot of ways she feels very close. She's just a lot nicer than I am or forgiving than I am. I'll say that much.
How did you get the role of Tess?
Ooh, standard process. So my agents in New Zealand had me do a self-tape.
Yeah,
Casting directors asked for me, put in the self-tape. Shout out to Miranda Rivers, love her. And I was supposed to, I was shooting something. I can't remember what I was shooting, and I was possibly not going to be able to go to the in-person callback. And it was so funny because Miranda's like, "Oh, tell Jen to call me." I thought she meant if I couldn't go to the callback. So I didn't call her, and I show up and I've memorized the wrong sides. And we just start having this little discussion like in the corner. Gerard's like, "What's going on over there?" And I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh, hey, I memorized the wrong sides." He's like, "Whatever, just read off the page." And so I was like, "Okay." Now, again, I'd already done the work of who Tess is. It very much was in similar vein to what the other script I had memorized was.
yeah.
Um, and so I just did it. But honestly, I think being so loose, like I thought to myself, he probably thinks I'm an idiot. Whatever, just have a good time. And I just was so relaxed. I think the audition just, I guess, went well because I left, didn't think about it, thought that was it. That's a wrap on that. That's fine. I was on vacation sometime later. I don't know if it was even a month, 3 weeks, whatever. And I get a call from my agent saying, "How would you like to be in a movie with Allison Williams?" And I was like, "I'm sorry? I thought I failed that. I had put that to bed.
Yeah.
So it was such an exciting moment. For that to come back because I really thought I screwed the pooch on that one, Jai.
Um, do you ever forget your lines?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I definitely do. I mean, generally, no, I'm pretty good with lines, but sometimes I do. Not, there's certain auditions you do where the words don't make sense or, they're still working on the script. So I find if it doesn't feel like natural speech patterns to me, it's harder to memorize. But
Yeah,
if I'm shooting every so often, yeah, you're like, what am I supposed to say? I don't know. That's rare, I think it's pretty rare, but I might like come up on a word. So it'll be like, oh, that's not exactly what it is. But depending on the director, some directors just don't, it doesn't matter. And some directors want it to be pretty on. Like Gerard likes an on. And there's a reason because there's specific um jokes or things that need to be hit, for
yeah.
comedic effect. So when I'm with Gerard, I make sure I know what I'm saying. But he's so sweet. He's never gonna like, at least not to me, like, give me a hard time. But generally, I'm on. Generally. Now, wait, knock on wood. Maybe I've just cursed myself. Wait a minute.
Oh no. I reckon it's always good to have like a good director that's like
Oh, yeah.
knows what he's doing and things like that.
Mhm. And also, honestly, some days your brain just doesn't work as well.
Yeah,
You could be tired.
yeah,
Maybe you haven't had lunch yet. It's the last scene before lunch and you haven't eaten, because of whatever reason. Your brain just sometimes just, the brain ain't braining, you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
So you sometimes you do have to have someone that's forgiving, and if they know what you normally do, then they give you that latitude, you know?
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
same with interviews. I've had bad interviews as
Mm.
well. So,
Yeah.
what was it like to see Megan come to life?
Amazing. For me, I think this second movie was really exciting just in that I got to interact with Megan more. In the first movie, I'm in the lab. I'm usually
Yeah.
dealing with her when she's like unplugged or just still.
Yeah.
And so it was really fun to shoot the second one and actually see her come to life in a real way and interact with her like as a scene in a scene as a scene partner.
Yeah.
But the
Oh,
oh, there you are. There
oh,
you
there we
are.
go. My bad.
Okay. Oh, what? No, it says my internet connection is unstable. That is bizarre. I don't know why.
Oh,
Okay, great.
okay, it should be good.
Okay.
All right. What was it like seeing the finished project of Megan?
The first one
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
either? The first
No, it
one.
don't matter.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean amazing because I didn't see any rough cuts. I don't like really watching. I don't watch dailies. I don't do any of that. Like I just for me and my process, it just doesn't help me
Yeah.
because I will look at all the wrong things. I will not be looking at story. I will not be looking at performance. I'll be looking at like my eye looks weird, That's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I want to watch it in a cohesive. I will get there. I think I'm will be better at that so that one day I can step into a producer's role um and have that mindset of looking at it objectively.
Yeah.
But the first time I saw it was at the premiere for both movies, and I didn't know what I was walking into. Like again, especially in the first one, I'm in it, but not as much as I am in the second one. So I see the threads, but I'm not really seeing what the tapestry is going to look like. Um, and when I saw the finished product, I was like, this is good. Like I
Yeah.
mean that feels weird, but I think even Gerard said on something, he was like, "Yeah, we're making this movie about a janky doll. Like this is just the stupidest thing I've ever done." Like there's a part of you that's like, on paper, this sounds terrible, you
Mm.
know?
Yeah.
A cute little girl robot doll horror, whatever, but when you see it, you're like, you see the genius of like the writing, the concept, the directing, and honestly, like the Kiwi sensibility, which is left of center comedy. And I think it really just, um, it was just like the perfect little salad that came together.
Yeah. But what are some celebrities that you look up to?
Oh man, celebrities I look up to. Ooh, that's a good question. You know, Man, I don't know if I have any that well, yeah, like like somebody I would want their career, I guess, or somebody I'd want to work with. Ryan Coogler, like I just can't stop thinking about Sinners. Like, so he's not a celebrity per se, but an artist that I'm just kind of like, oh man, I would love to work with him. Watching his trajectory from Fruitvale Station to Sinners, it's just like amazing. He could tell grounded, small scale stories and yet also bring an epic, horror film that also has a lot of social undertones. It's incredible. So he's not a celebrity, but like that's a person that's at the top of my mind.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah. Yeah. That counts.
Okay, great.
Do you ever get nervous around like the camera, like once for filming?
Ooh. Less so now. I think especially when I shoot New Zealand, less so because half the time I know the camera operator
Yeah.
or even the DP because it's such a small film community, so I feel very safe. Like I
Yeah.
know camera crew, right?
Yeah.
Um, do I ever feel, I mean, I think so. I mean, I think if I'm stepping into a role where everyone's been on the show and I'm just an interloper, then you feel a little bit like, oh gosh, I'm the new kid and I hope everyone likes me. So maybe I'm a little bit more aware.
Yeah.
But something like, let's say, like Megan doing Megan 2.0, it's just like a school reunion, like coming back, seeing your mates. Um, and having the luxury of being one of the people that's coming back and hopefully gets to be a steward of the franchise. Hopefully we get more. Um, in that respect, no. And also I know they got me. I think actors worry about the camera, but it's their job to make the story look great and you look good or bad depending on the story. So having trust in what they do and that department and their artistry is like so important. And I
Yeah.
trust my guys and
Mm.
gals. I trust camera department.
Yeah. What's your opinion on AI?
Ooh, oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I will say I don't willfully engage in AI, not for any reason. I just haven't need to. Like I think I write pretty well. I don't need them to draft anything for me. I know I'm not like, a person living in a cave. I know I'm opening my phone and AI is being used. Like it's not something I can avoid unless I have a brick phone. Like I get that. Um, I haven't used ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I have used the Microsoft whatever it is. I did some image generator for an audition
Yeah.
because it was a very specific image and I want to see it, like yes, I can imagine it, but if I can have it, why wouldn't I? That's,
Yeah.
part of my process. Um, but in general, I mean, I think with anything, there's value and then there's also other sides to it that are not helpful. In that I can tell if somebody sends me something, I'm like, that's not their voice, you
Mm.
know?
Yeah.
And I think people forget it's an aggregate. It's not a sentient being that is literally helping you to like produce something new. It's an aggregate of other people's voices. So, I just worry that people will forget how to use their own creativity to, yeah, to create art or even journalism and it is scary how good AI is. Like the deep fakes are insanely good. I
Mm.
think I can still tell, but I have a lot of friends that can't, or my mom, she's like, is this? I'm like, this is not real, mom. Like, why are we watching this? Like, this is not real. So I think what's hard is people can't distinguish at this point what's real and fake. And I think people can get led down the garden path into despair and destruction, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think AI is kind of taking over the whole world at the moment. It's
And how do you feel about it? Like, what do you use it in your day to day? And how do you?
um so I've been on Chat GPT like probably once or twice, and
Mhm.
that's really about it. I don't really touch AI at all. I rather just
Mm.
things by the books and yeah.
Yeah. I love that. See, you're a young cat that's still, you know,
Yeah.
using the old methods. I like that.
What other movies or TV shows are you watching at the moment? Like on Netflix or
Ooh. Yeah. So I'm doing White Lotus season 2. I'm watching Lioness. I will be watching The Bear. Um, Okay, I'm watching Building the Band on Netflix. I'm like, yes, I do watch some of that stuff. I'm watching The Studio, which I'm not done. I'm watching Murderbot. I'm watching what else am I God, it's something I'm like, I have a lot to catch up on because I've just come back from LA. You know that.
yeah, yeah.
So I've been on a whirlwind tour. I'm watching what else am I watching? I'm watching oh, what am I watching? Yeah, I think right now. Oh, I just finished watching Emperor of Ocean Park. Um, Shout out to my friend Sherman Payne. That's his show that he's show running. What else am I watching? I mean, that's plenty. But I am watching other stuff, but I'm like, what else am I watching? I don't know. I listen to podcasts with my daughter, so there's certain podcasts we like listening to. We like Heavyweight. We're excited that's coming back. Radio Lab, This American Life, some of the classics.
Yeah.
Um, oh, what? I was listening to Smosh Reads Reddit, but because I'm not a Redditor, it's actually really fun for me to like listen to it and what people are saying on Reddit. And I'm like, dang, that's what it's like on that thing. This is Reddit is unhinged. This is crazy. Do you get on Reddit?
Um, I've probably looked on there a few times and then just kind of like clicked off it, sort of thing. But
Ah. Yeah,
Yeah,
see, I'm the same, but listening to people recite it secondhand is kind of insane, but it's almost like watching a car crash without participating.
yeah.
I
What do you think of the action of Megan 2.0? Like all the
loved
action,
it.
I loved it too.
Oh, good. Yay. Actually, I should ask you this question. I'm glad you said you loved it. I honestly didn't know, Jai. Like, I really didn't know how it'd play out. And I remember Allison, I was like, wow, I just didn't know what to expect. She's like, you knew we were making an action movie. I'm like, I know, but I didn't realize it'd be that good. Like, I literally am like, for the amount of money we spent, I can't believe how good it looks, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to our New Zealand crew making that happen. And yeah, it was great. I think it was really, really fun. Um, yeah, I don't know. I had a good time.
I
I
had
had a good
a
time.
I had a blast watching it.
Yeah, do you have a favorite sequence?
Um, in the first one, I'm not too sure. Probably the Brandon kill actually. That was pretty cool in the
Oh
first
yeah,
one.
it's for sure. But in the second one,
In the second one, ooh, I can't. It's been like a while since I watched it last. I'm just trying to
no,
remember
that's
the
okay.
bits.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Um,
what happened? Oh yeah, there's so many. I'm like, oh, are we giving spoilers? I don't know.
um, oh, I can't even think. I'll get back to
That's
you on that one.
okay. You get back to me. You get back to me.
What do you think of video games? Like, do you think
Ooh.
video games are cool or
You know what? I do. I just don't really play them. You know, I grew up with the regular old Nintendo. Before that, I was on my computer. My dad was the CIO of a hospital, so we always had computers and games around.
yeah?
Um, I've definitely there's this one cooking game. What is it called? It's called we don't have it. Again, I go to friends' houses and scam their games. It's like oh, it's this cooking game. It's so intense. You like sit there and you have to cook a meal with like other people running around.
Is
Oh
it
my gosh, what is
Cooking
it
Fever?
called? No, okay, I'm gonna cheat and look. See, my brain is not it's called, let's see, cooking video game. It's oh man. Overcooked. That's it. Overcooked 2 or Overcooked or whatever. That game is crazy and it's so fun. And then there's this one called this Goose Game. I think it's literally called Untitled Goose Game. And it is this weird deep cut that we found in Wellington. No, no. Where were we? Oh, no, no. When we were in Australia in Sydney at the what's it called? It's like the motion picture, not motion the s- anyway, some sort of a museum that has like cinema and art and they have this game called Uncooked and that's really fun. But day to day I don't play. I do play Scrabble Go
Yeah.
and I have voiced 2 video games.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Do you wish? Oh,
Are you a gamer?
yeah, I am. I usually
Ooh,
just play
what's your
like
game?
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah,
My nephew's into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's other games too, like GTA 5 and different games like that. But
Yeah. Yeah. No Overcooked? Give it a
no.
try.
Do you ever wish that you can like change the scripts, like anything from the scripts that you read?
Ooh, that I'm in? No. I think that I'm in. No. I mean, if there was one tweak in Megan 2, it'd be maybe Tess would get one punch in or something. But no, not really. Not in anything I've been in. I've definitely read scripts where I'm like, that could use a tweak. But generally, no. I mean, I think it's a process that requires trust.
Yeah,
And I've been fortunate to do stuff that I really like. Like I've just been very lucky.
yeah.
Um, oh, you know what? I have one more tweak. For Megan too, I wish, because I speak Mandarin, I wish they would have had me speaking Mandarin. You know, in the scene where they talk to the Chinese ambassador,
Yeah.
I mean, story-wise, we could have made it work. I could have been like, yeah, we just could have made it work. I think that would have been my tweak is to be able to utilize my language skills that you know, that are part of my life. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen any new movies lately?
Sinners. I guess that's as new as it's been. I've been so busy. I saw Sinners. I really want to go see F1. I really want to go see Superman. I need to go see these movies. I just landed back in Aotearoa 2 days ago. But Sinners, I'm saying Sinners was the last one saw, but yes, besides my movie I saw 5 times because I had to go with friends and family,
Yeah.
which was still fun. Um, but no, I am going to the theater tomorrow. But I do want to watch F1.
Yeah.
F1, I would like to see F1.
I watched Superman. It's really good. No
Is
spoilers though.
it?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, yeah, I want to take my daughter. I asked her, she's like, no. And I'm like, fine, I'll go with someone else.
Are you in anything new yet? Like any new projects or anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm attached to something in New Zealand. Oh shoot, it had a different name and now it's called something else. What's it called? Oh man, what's the new name? It was called Artificial, but something else came out that's called Artificial, so they've changed the name. This happened on the first movie too. I'm like, that I did with this writer director Ian Sweeney. But this thing is cool. It's another sci-fi whodunit thriller, one room. It's going to be heavily relying on acting, which I love. I'm here for that, and connections and connecting with people.
Yeah.
So I hope we get enough funding so that's happening. He also has this pilot that I'm really gagged about. Love it. Hopefully we can make that happen. I can find some funding, find the right people. Um, but that's it for now. I mean, it's been pretty quiet in the industry. I've had a couple auditions this week, so let's hope one of them turns up for me, right?
Yeah. Let's hope.
Yeah.
So you've been to Australia.
I have.
Have you ever tried any Australian snacks like Tim Tams or anything
Oh
like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we get your Tim Tams here.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I really enjoy them. And my husband's gluten intolerant, so we get the gluten-free ones, which are good. But I love eating an Aussie. So
Hmm.
good. I'm trying to think of what other something that okay, don't beat me up. Okay, you ready? Hot take. New Zealand pies are better than Australian pies.
Oh no.
Yes! And I am neutral because I'm an American. We don't do pies. That's my hot take. Ugh!
I've actually seen a video. I think it was Gordon Ramsay went to this restaurant and
Yeah.
they had this they called it an Australian meat pie, but it did not look like an Australian meat pie at all.
Really?
Yeah. I
You're
was
like, what is it?
yeah, I think I put it up on my Instagram once, but yeah,
Did
I
you?
just yeah, it didn't look right at all.
Woo! So let me tell you why. My very controversial opinion about pies.
Yeah.
Um, New Zealand pies have a little more gravy. They're a little bit more wet, and I think I prefer more gravy.
Yeah.
At least the ones I had. Okay. I don't know. Maybe you can send me a list of places I should try.
I can do that.
Um, yeah, do that. And then there's a classic kiwi pie here that you can't get in Australia, and it's mince and cheese, and that's my daughter's favorite, and we can't get it there.
Oh no.
Um, yeah, I know. In Australia, you can't have one. So she was like, I don't want a pie. She tried another one. She's like, it's just not the same. But for me, I think I like a little more gravy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you send me a list, okay?
I
Next
will.
time I'm there, I will try. I will try.
All right, I'll do one more question and then I'll let you go.
Sure. Okay.
Do you have any like funny stories or like anything from set that you'd like to share?
Ooh. Oh man, funny story from set. Um, you know what? I would have such a good time in the morning because Aristotle would be in the chair next to me and he just kept us cracking up. So it's not really like a funny story. more that like he's just so unserious and hilarious. He actually, that's not true. He's very serious, but in the mornings when we're getting makeup done, it's a bit hard to get your makeup done when you're like laughing a lot. So he'd come in and be the best and then also be like, "Oh man, I'm not gonna get anything done." He's so funny. I'm like, "Is there another? Oh, here's a little funny thing I haven't put up, but I would bring my I love karaoke and I have a little karaoke mic
Yep.
and I would bring it on my car rides or bring it to set. And so my driver and I, depending on the driver, shout out to Josh, who was always singing with me, we would sing songs in the morning. It'd be like 4 in the morning or 5, and we'd be belting out whatever songs we felt like.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
it was so fun. I know, I'm like, man, I don't have any juicy. I'm like, what other juicy secrets do I have? I'm like, oh, okay, here's one. I had COVID.
Yep.
If you can spot, there's one time in particular that's really, really not me that I've seen. If you can tell me which one that is, I'll send you something. I don't know what. Spot the not Jen. It is like a yeah, I had a picture double
Yep.
and I can tell it's not me
Yep.
because it's only from here down, but I wonder if anyone else can. It's an
Okay.
Easter egg.
Is
Who's
that
not Jen?
in is that in Megan
In Megan
2.0?
too.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
had COVID and was out.
Okay, I'll have to try and spot that for sure.
That's right. There's a fake Jen running around somewhere, so you'll have to see if you can find her.
Alrighty. I'll definitely try and do that. I'll see if I can send you a screenshot or photo
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
But you can't, but it's not the stunt sequence where I get shot.
Okay.
Oh, are we giving, is that a spoiler? I don't know.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
probably fine.
It's
It's
been out
over.
for
Yeah,
like a month now, so that's
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever. If you haven't seen it by now, shame on you. No, I'm
That's your
kidding.
fault.
That's your fault. But yeah, so not a stunt sequence where there's clearly a stunt person,
Yep.
which is that's the only one. The one when I get shot. I'm getting choked out myself. I did that stunt myself. Um, but yeah, it's not that sequence. It's something else. So let me know if you find the Easter egg.
All right. How was it shooting that part, the choking part?
Oh my gosh, I could not move my neck for a couple days.
Oh no.
Because it wasn't like there wasn't someone actually choking me. It was literally foam hands put around my neck. I'm harnessed and
Yep.
I'm literally like doing this to myself. So
Mm.
using core strength, holding my neck tight, holding my breath, and like,
Yeah, yeah.
it was a lot of mahi. It was a lot of work. And it was funny because shout out to Meg, one of our stunties. She said, I was like, man, my neck is sore. She's like, that's why we all have thick necks. I'm like, oh. So you can check out some stunties and go, they do have thick necks.
Alrighty, that's awesome. I'll let you go now.
Thank you so much. You're such a pleasure to talk to.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh my gosh, anytime.
All right. Um, yeah, thanks for coming on and
Yeah, of
have a great
course.
day.
You too. Bye.
See ya.